4,675-pound, 24-foot, no slide, good family starter bunkhouse Coachmen Spirit of America coming in on trade here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Now, my general message here, this RV is not flawless, but I do still think it'd be great for a first-time RVer because it doesn't really seem to have problems. It was not abused, it was just used quite a bit and pretty hard. And I'm going to try to shoot you real straight, tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between as we go around her. Now, when I first saw this trailer from the outside, I went, oh boy, she's a little rough around the edges. And then I hopped indoors, and it was like a tale of two cities. Because inside, I mean, it's been well kept. The floors are swept out. Actually, this flooring is not factory standard. This is an aftermarket replacement. So the first thing I thought when I saw it, like from my experience, ladies and gentlemen, when I see replacement flooring, that tells me, oh, it makes me think this RV must have had a leak at some point. But I have toe tapped and walked around every square inch of the walkable floor space in this RV. I can't find soft spots. I don't believe that's the case. I suspect it's possible that maybe they replaced some carpet or they just didn't really like the floor covering that was on there in the first place and they just reskinned it. But I don't really see any problems with it. Like, it looks to have been done fairly well. The funny thing is, this floor plan is eventually what became the 257 BHS Freedom Express that we carry here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. First, this floor plan was adopted into a laminated ultralight RV. Then it was given a slide. Then it was given the double bunks. And that's kind of what the 257 is today. So it's funny how that happens. This is sort of the predecessor to today's modern Catalina Coachmen campers that we also have here at Haylet RV, with a couple similar qualities, like the little bit taller ceiling, and this does have central air and heat, so it is a great, comfortable spring, summer, fall camper. It's a basic camper, but it's basically effective at taking your family out for a good weekend. It's got some pretty decent kitchen storage here, too. Like, if you look at just this right here, you're going, I don't know, bucko. It sounds like, this looks like some pretty limited storage capacity. But if we flip ourselves around, you already saw that storage above the dinette. You've also got a huge either closet or pantry over here, so it does have a pretty decent amount of storage. And here's something that you folks aren't picking up from home. It smells clean in here. And that sounds like a stupid thing to talk about, but I personally think you can glean a lot of information just based on the smell of an RV when you get into it. You can tell if they properly treated the black tanks. You can tell if they were smokers, if they had pets, if they were just people who, you know, didn't bathe a lot. Like, sometimes you can pick that stuff up because those odors get into the soft goods of the RV. And it smells good in here. So they kept it clean. And, you know, they really took care of their RV in that respect. They used it a lot, and the outside shows that, but they obviously took care of it and maintained it. Now, there is no shower skylight above here, but remember, with the taller ceiling, you'll still be able to stand in here, you know, no sweat. The bathroom, simple but basic, but the whole camper is simple but basic. The idea here is that this is just a place where your family can sleep and maybe grab a bite to eat before you go back outside and go back to building those, you know, fun family memories. Flipping around the other way here, big breeze window right there over that dinette. So if you are looking for fresh air, you're probably not running the air conditioner. That's when you're going to leave the main door open and leave the screen door closed. You're going to have yourself a nice breeze area. Now, no slides just means, you know, less to deal with, no nonsense. And again, carpetless, easy cleaning here. This was made before we felt we had to have an IMAX theater in our RVs. And you can see how, as a very basic entertainment center, literally just a little shelf over here where if you wanted to, you could throw a tiny TV, which, hold on, check this out. If I spin around, that right there, that was fancy camping back in the day, brother. And the that entertainment center, if you want to call it that, is still included with this RV. Chances are you're going to replace it if you even care about entertainment for the RV. A basic camper like this, most of the time you're like, I'm not in this camper to watch TV all day. Bedroom up front, just like the bathroom. Simple, but effective. But it gets the job done, you know. There's the extra vent up here. And with that ceiling fixture, that light right next to it, it would be fairly easy to piggyback some wiring if you wanted to upgrade that vent to a power vent fan. Probably for just high or just shy of $100, you could put yourself a large exhaust only fan up there and get yourself some really sweet airflow. Now, as we go around the outside of the RV, this is where you're going to start to see, like I said, the symptoms of it was used a lot. It wasn't abused, but it was used a lot, and she's got a couple years on it. Something people forget to do when they're looking at a used RV, they often look at it just like it's one of these beautiful brand new RVs. But you have to remember, you have to look through the lens of time and remember, it's new to you. It's not brand new. So what I want to do out here, because I haven't located any leaks. I haven't located any bad spots in this RV. It was properly maintained. It was just used a lot. But I want to shoot you straight. So while we're out here, since there's nothing scary to talk about, I just want to tell you about a few of the things well, okay, let me just shoot this here. It has no awning. The awning is just simply not here. You can see that some of the decals are a little bit weather faded. That's kind of to be expected given the year of the RV. Manual tongue jack, but kind of like that power vent fan. If the only thing you need here is a power tongue jack, that's 3 bolts to swap out. That is just no big deal. You'll see that the plastic wheel well skirting, especially on this side, has seen better days. You can see how there's a chunk of that missing right there. Personally, I just take the rest of it off. All it is decorative. It doesn't do anything for the RV. You can see down here where they rubbed something. Probably, my guess would be they took a turn a little bit too sharp, and it's purely cosmetic, but it's there, so I'm gonna point it out. But I mean, that's basically it. It doesn't look bad out here. The tires actually look really good. The spare tire doesn't appear to have seen the light of day. We're gonna get up on that roof in just a second. Hopefully it's not too icy. Everything down here, it's cold right now, but you know, we haven't had a lot of precipitation, so I think we're probably gonna be good there. And let's go ahead and take a stab at that. And it is, you might notice from the sparkles on that roof, a little frosty up here, a little slickery dickory dock. But I'm glad I got up here, because I was really kind of curious, given everything else I'd seen on the trailer. Again, it doesn't look like they didn't take care of it, it just looks like they used it a lot, and it's older, you know, than some of these things. So when I got up here, I wasn't sure what I was going to find. And actually what I'm finding is very, very good. By the way, please don't do at home what I'm doing right now. Like, it is not wise to get up here on a icy, slippery roof like this. I didn't quite realize it was this sketchy when I first got up here, and as I've moved around, I'm like, this is a bad idea. So I'm gonna wrap this video up pretty quickly so I don't fall and break my neck, because I'd like to go home and see my wife and kid. But I do want to show you. You can see where they're doing preventative care, maintenance, and upkeep with touch-up beads on the seals and whatnot. This RV hasn't been poorly maintained. It's just been heavily used, and there's a big difference there. And I think that if what you're looking for is a basic starter camper, if you don't want a pop-up, or if you're tired of setting up a pop-up, this would be a great low-dollar way to get out of the old family pop-up, or get a basic family camper for some buddy hunting camping, or start building some family memories. Before, you know, we've got, what, 600-700 new RVs sitting here at Haylett RV, and they're beautiful, but they cost more. So before you go diving into one of those, start with a nice used trailer like this, kind of learn the ropes, go from there, and that way you know what you like and what you don't like. Because if you're a first timer, you don't know what you don't know, and I want to help you get there. I want to help you find your second camper the first time, at least in terms of a new RV purchase. So take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping everyone, and I'm gonna go put on my snowshoes and get off of here.